actually going to be reacting to Adam McIntyre's 2020 coming out video. Here's kind of my feed. And I also wanted to let you know that before we get into the video, just make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on all those post notifications when I upload a brand new video every Monday through Friday. The last video I did was a reflection of my classes for the spring semester, and then the summer class that I took. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking it up. So I already have embarrassment. Luna, you're embarrassing me. You're getting caught on camera. Yeah, I love to joke around with my cat. So if you guys don't know who Adam McIntyre is, he is like literally one of the best drama channels ever. I literally love him so much. He's just so, seems like a genuine guy. He's just a genuine person. But I'm gonna be reacting to this one, and I'm honestly gonna see if I can tag him in this video and just be like, hey, I'm here for you. And then I'm also gonna be reacting to the more recent one where Cody, who's a little bitch, brought it up. So, well, she started to re-traumatize him essentially. So yeah. And check everything down below in the description box as far as creators, charities, and organizations in the month. And if you're here for the cat content, that's great. I really cannot wait to get out of the shirt later today, because as I'm filming this, it is 3:45 pretty much. So yeah.
Prior to using BetterHelp, I don't think that I would have considered online therapy.
Considering therapy?
I'm just going to skip these ads. So basically, if you read the description, and basically, he was getting told that he was being called like a liar or whatever, so we're actually going to react to that. So we're going to watch it. It's called Clean Ballinger Stop Lying. This is Adam's first video, which is a horrible first video because I have the utmost respect for Adam McIntyre. Luna, you're on crack. No, she's not. Anyways, I have so much respect for him because he just seems like a sweet person that you'd want to be around.
I've just had enough, honestly. So that's where I'm at right now. So I love you all, and I'll see you.
No.
Video begins. I just want to tell you that, I've been making daily videos recently, but I just want to tell you that I'm going to stop for a while, and I'm taking a break from just my social medias, because there's been a lot of shit going on, which I'll tell you about.
This was when he was 17, by the way.
I've just had enough, honestly. So that's where I'm at right now. So I love you all, and I'll see you whenever. This is a video that I never thought I would ever have to make. My intentions behind doing so are that I can disassociate myself from the situation, but also not continuously get asked in future about Colleen and Corey and what happened. Or also hearing things that apparently came from me but I've never said out of my mouth. The purpose behind doing this video is to get my side across and defend myself. As you all know, I was a good friend of Colleen and Corey, and I discovered Miranda Sings in 2012, and I found Colleen through this. I ran a fan page on Instagram that I created in 2014 and a fan page on Twitter that I created in 2013, which I dedicated all of my time to. It was just me supporting the Ballinger family. It was simple. And I've been supporting them all up until recently. I've went to 2 of her shows, 2016 and 2018, and met her both times. After 2016, during a live stream that I'll discuss later, me and Colleen started talking on a more personal level. And by 2017, we were good friends.
Which I think just talking to minors on a personal level is really inappropriate, especially if you're like a celebrity. You should not be talking to fans on a personal level, and I'm not trying to spoil the video, but his conversations were really inappropriate. But the conversations between Colleen and Adam were really, really inappropriate. And I just want to let you know that Adam McIntyre, I'm totally here for you. I agree with everything you said. Even though I haven't met her personally, even though I just recently went to a damn concert of hers, which made me cringe in so many ways, which I explained in the last two videos. So, yeah, definitely go check that out. I'll have that in my info cards down. I'll have that video down in the description down below. And I don't think it's appropriate to talk to minors if you're like a celebrity status, because it's just not. And the fact that she took advantage of him is really sad. And as I'm looking at this 3 years ago, I was always on his side from day one. I just didn't like, I don't know, it's not that I didn't want to talk to him, I just didn't have Twitter, nor could my phone hold any more storage space, so I just wanted to let Adam know that I'm here for you, and I love for what you stand for, the stopping of exploiting of minors on YouTube channels and the internet. I definitely stand with you on that, because I am a big, big advocate that if you exploit a child online, you never know who's going to be out there. You never know if it's going to be a sexual predator, or you never know if it's going to be a drug dealer, or you never know if it's going to be a human trafficker, and all these topics are really hard to talk about, but I just kind of wanted to put it out there because it needs to be talked about. So yeah, I just wanted to react to this, and yeah, because I am currently doing a deep dive. I don't know if this is going to be part of my deep dive or not. I might not be even reacting to all of this or whatever, but I will be reacting to probably all of it. So yeah, hopefully I don't get copyrighted claimed or not when I upload this video. I just want, and with everything going on with Adam McIntyre, I just want to let him know that he is being validated by my eyes and my ears, because I genuinely love the content he puts out. I became a subscriber to his content about a week ago when he first was I became a subscriber of his a few weeks ago, and I love his content. Luna, if you eat my popcorn, hey, don't eat my popcorn. Let's go. Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Hi. Come on, get up there. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, my cat is all over the place every time I'm filming a video. So, I am with Adam. Let's keep watching.
Or what I would have called good friends. Very quickly, we started talking a lot, and my parents were really happy to see the fact that someone like Colleen Ballinger was so dedicated to talking to all of her fans. This slowly turned into me getting private details about her divorce, and what was happening with the relationship with her ex-husband. Around this time, though, was whenever my parents started getting a little bit more cautious and were wondering why a 30-year-old was talking to, at this time, a 13-year-old about her divorce. So from this point on, my parents really observed the conversations that I took part in with Colleen. Our relationship slowly turned into me always being asked to go find drama for her, whether it was about Josh, ex-friends, or fans. At the time, I saw this as harmless, and I was just really excited that my favorite person in the entire world wanted to talk to me. Now, looking back, though, I can see that
is literally a sign of grooming. Like, if a 30-year-old adult of celebrity status is giving you all this access, that's a sign of grooming that a kid like Adam doesn't understand it. And no, Colleen didn't need to be talking about his flippin' divorce. No, her divorce. Sorry, I cannot get shit straight, okay? She did not need to be talking about her, divorce to him. And it's actually really inappropriate if you put divorce and you talk about your kids or how you didn't want them or whatever. There was a lot of that. But I'll probably be reacting to this in a different video. And I just want to say that if she did that to me, which she's not, I would have exploded. And a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, Adam did this and did that." Well, actually, I think he'll tell you in this video, but he was hired by Colleen to do these Miranda Sings pages or whatever, and I just want to say that it's horrible what he went through. No child should ever have to go through this.
That it was just a way of baiting me to constantly get me to get her the information. And in 2016 to 2018, I was always asked to follow along gossip sites. Now the gossip sites were talking about her ex-husband and her relationship and the divorce. And I was very much so made to follow along with that and then feed back that information and what they were talking about. Now, me doing this, it led to my name getting thrown into the mix in these gossip sites, and Adam, the character, the person, whatever you want to call it, started getting really attacked on these sites too.
And he's not a character.
Now, keep in mind, I was only 14 at this time.
Character.
So then I was getting targeted on these gossip sites, and I was getting called a pick-me, manipulative, and other words I won't say just because my extended family are watching this video, and I can't. Once my parents saw all this, they asked me to distance myself from Colleen and all the Ballinger family. So yes, it was at this point that I stopped really.
And now to something new and exciting in the AI space, Grammarly Go.
It's
a new product that offers personalized.
Really given that much information or as much as I did to Colleen, but I would always be baited and dragged along again. Whether it was subscribing to my YouTube channel, which made me really happy, and then I would be asked again to get information, or a time where I was really upset because my name was getting thrown into the mix of a lot of things, and then I got a YouTube comment on one of my videos, and then I was asked again. Or in one case, making me believe that I would be flown out to America to go to VidCon, me and my brother would be, along with someone else in the fandom. There's no need to mention their name. And that was strung along for ages as well, to the point where me and my brother actually bought an external, one of them wall plugs for America, and then that just never happened. The reasoning for this was the year before she did a competition where she flew out to...
Yeah, and if you're wondering, like, the international outlet system, I just recently learned this. I didn't realize that outlets were all different in the US or the UK or China or Germany or Italy or anything like that. I really didn't know that. It's just interesting to me, like, not so much, well, it's interesting, but it's more so like, wow, I didn't know that. So if that's what you're wondering why he got one of those plugs, it's because America's plugs usually have the ones that look like a rabbit with its ears like apart. So there's like them two prongs, and then there's a little hole in there that's kind of like a half circle or whatever. So I just wanted to let you know that's probably what he's talking about. So yeah, and Ireland's are very different. So yeah, and you can find these cords off of Amazon if you were to study abroad or travel. Yeah.
Two fans. She said this year she was going to fly me and this other person from the fandom out, and then two other fans, and then that just never happened. But obviously, because I thought I was going to get to meet all my American friends that I met in the fandom, I was just so excited, and that never happened. Or whether it was just sending me a nice message and then I would do it. And because I was dumb, impressionable, young, naive, whatever I want to call it, I have so many names for what I believe I was, I'd always cave, honestly. I try not to be upset with myself because I was 13 to 15 during this time. I'm still really young now, I'm only 17, but looking back, it's hard to not get, like, fix yourself. You know, stop engaging in that, you're being used.
And he definitely should not be upset about himself. He was a 13-year-old and a 30-some-year-old woman was talking to him, grooming him, and manipulating him. So he should definitely not be upset with himself. I am so proud of his braveness to even make this video, and then to also be advocating for other exploitations and other family channels. That's what he generally does now.
I've been told so much private information about the divorce, but I won't get into that in this video because I feel it's unnecessary, but all the parties involved know that I have it. This information was always really hard to hear and digest as a 13 to 14-year-old
yes.
because I was always led to believe that Josh Lean were the couple that I should have looked up to. In the vlogs, they were always really happy, so going from a sudden shift of idolizing Josh Lean, I had Josh Lean merch, from that to them being told all this really shit information about the ex-husband really just, it affected me back then, and I'm not gonna lie. And it affected me way more than it should have. It just made me really confused. So anyway, in 2016, Colleen and Corey were doing a live stream and they stumbled across my Twitter account. They found my tweets really funny, and this was the day before we officially started really talking. They found my Twitter so funny that they said they needed to send me bra and panties that Corey was wearing during the live stream.
Okay, so first of all, social media doesn't really like if a lot of you guys know, social media doesn't go 100% in details of their personal life because who wants to see that? And the fact that Adam had to witness by text, what he had to witness was horrible. It was it's literally the equivalent of a child in the family being caught in the crossfire of a heavy divorce or custody battle, which is horrible because no 13-year-old should have to go through that. Their mental health should not have to be deteriorated because somebody decided to be selfish and a dickhead. And those people were Colleen Ballinger and Josh Ballinger.
Now, looking back at that, I'm still a minor. I'm still 17, but looking...
And also with the bra thing, yeah, I saw the whole live when the video first came out. I think when the video came out, I saw it because it was on my YouTube feed. Why was it on my YouTube feed? Probably because I was watching JoJo Siwa at the time and, cannot stand this girl anymore. I used to like her. She used to be a really good person, and now she's just kind of like, I don't like her, so I hate her.
Looking back on
and the fact that he got sent a bra and panties, no. Like if my mother saw that was sent to my apartment or my house or her house for that matter, she would have been kicking her ass. And she specifically knew in the live that his parents would yell at him because she kind of was like, we should send him lingerie, but his parents would yell at him somewhere along those lines. So yeah, let's get back
on that. I just you know yourself. And also, minutes later, they made fun of how my parents would react to the fact of two 30-year-olds sending me bra and panties, lingerie, to name it properly, on this live stream. So again, looking back as a 17-year-old, I'm just really disgusted at the situation and confused, honestly. They went on my Twitter because they thought it was funny, and then they said they had to send me the bra and panties. Here are some clips from that live stream.
That outfit, screaming, homeschool.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products. It's Amazon's other company, Audible.
Christian University realness.
Adam, Cookie Ballinger said, "Hi, you're such a fashion icon," and tweeted the ugliest picture of me. This is honestly the worst outfit. did you order these ugly clothes?
Adam.
Those clothes are nasty. He's so rude. Oh my god, he's so sassy. Your Twitter account is making me laugh so much. Oh my god, that makes me laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra, Betty?
Why would she
Right
ask
now.
that?
Oh my god. Yeah, Adam, let me know what you want. He's in Ireland. Hi, Adam.
Even when I was
Okay.
watching him, even when I was
I'm
watching
singing
this
some-
live,
Okay, maybe he'll want
This is very
panties,
weird.
Although then his parents will be like, "You're not allowed to watch who is sitting in panties."
This
You'll be like, "Mom, don't worry. I watched a boy wear them online first."
Here also, I've included a video that is now on private.
yeah, that's. I would be so mad if my child, boy or girl for that matter, would be sent that.
On my channel, but it is me talking about what happened whenever I met Colleen back in 2016. Had a conversation. Oh no, I remember what happened. We walked up and whenever I was hugging her, she said, "I'm so sorry I didn't bring your lingerie." Yeah, because in her live stream, she said she wanted to send me her lingerie. I'm not lying, she did. Trust me, she hugged me and we were talking and she was like, "I'm so sorry I didn't bring your lingerie." My parents were right behind me, so thanks for that, Colleen. So I did get sent the lingerie and immediately
Yeah, I just want to say, reacting to that video, yeah, you can see that his body language on it is 13 or 14-year-old self. I don't know how old he was at the time, but it's awkward. I want to just say it's really awkward. So, no, he was 12. Oh my god. That makes it even worse. That's just really awkward. So, anyways.
whenever it arrived, my parents were furious. They were so angry and they took it away. And I didn't know if they still had it. And I asked my mom, did she have it? Because she knew I was making this video. So she was looking all morning, but she did find it. So I still have this. My mom kept it. I didn't even see these because my mom had just taken them away because she was so shocked.
That's literal
So-
trauma right there. That's horrible.
This was what I was sent.
Oh my god.
I don't
No.
even know. Sorry, I don't know which way this goes.
Yeah, because boys
This
aren't
is
supposed to
what
wear lingerie.
I was sent. Okay. Am I doing like a haul for you? I don't know. And then
No, this is just.
touching it. Then these. I don't know which way they go, but these as well. So I was genuinely still surprised that my mum had these.
That's horrible.
So that was a big warning sign, but because I was so young, I didn't take it. Naive. So in 2018, Colleen came back to Dublin and she invited me out to lunch. And I was so excited to see, well, my friend again. My mum, on the other hand, was really cautious and waited at the end of the street for us to be done with our lunch.
Yes,
So
I
whenever
would
I'd finished walking
that
with
too.
Eric and Colleen, she would walk me back to the hotel. She made it very clear that she didn't trust Colleen. And she had just been mad at everything that I had been told and
Good
used
mom,
for
good mom,
all
good
them
mom.
years. But I love my mum. She's great. She still wanted to be supportive, so that was her way of allowing me to go to that lunch, was her just staying on the street so that she could be near.
Yeah, that's
So that
a good
was June
idea.
7th of 2018. So much has happened from then until now that I won't really talk about
And
in
he
this
was
video, but I
15, by
do
the
want
way.
to talk about the situation that made Colleen turn on me. And it makes me really sad because this is someone that I loved so much, and seeing not only someone I would have called a friend go out of my life like that, someone who was my idol for years. It's weird, and I don't really know the words to say because I just feel awkward whenever it
he's
comes
crying,
time to talk
you can
about
see
it. That's
it.
why I don't talk about it. That's why nobody knows about anything, because I felt awkward. I felt like I made a mistake maybe. So since
And it's not his
2017,
fault.
Colleen had been coming to me for video ideas, tweet ideas, Instagram ideas, anything for the Miranda Sings character, but also some for herself too. It was mainly focusing on helping her in the Miranda account from 2017 on, but there was a little part of helping her own channel out with ideas as well in 2017 to 20.
Is that a toilet? Yeah. You mean to tell me we've been living here all this time and you never told
All these
me
ads
that
are
a
just
bathroom's
stupid.
not a good one? We pissed in
I
cans,
can't
you
click
know.
it. What? It's not letting me click it. What?
2018. So I just helped give ideas. She was aware that the Miranda character had passed its time and that she didn't really enjoy doing it anymore because she couldn't really be problematic as the character anymore. So in December of 2017, I proper started giving tweets for the Miranda account. This included tweets on iCarly, Brazil, and a number of other things. I'm pretty sure she was in Hawaii at this stage. Yeah, she was. And whenever we talked about how Miranda wasn't really doing well anymore, she messaged me and then said, well, help me. And that's then whenever I started giving the tweet ideas.
Okay.
So on the 25th of March of this year, I started giving more ideas again because Colleen was aware that the Miranda character...
Just pay attention to these tweets because I'm not going to pause after every one of them and just go through them, but okay. Well, actually, I'm going to pause them, but it'll only be for a brief second, so you guys are really going to need to pay attention.
...was becoming very stale and inactive on social media.
And I just want to know, why would she edit Adam on it? I don't know why, but she did.
Media. And on the 26th of March again, she started tweeting my ideas, which included Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you can see she just really wants the money and doesn't give a fuck about Adam's feelings, which is sadistic.
Stuff. So on the 25th...
And also, I just want to put a side point. I guess Colleen Ballinger now has chickens because she's freaking out that she's... Because I think my theory is that she's freaking out because, yeah. She's afraid she's going to lose her money, so she's got to be working on the farm somewhere. Yeehaw. Anyways.
On 26th, I presented her with about 15 different tweet ideas. So then came a tweet about Miranda Sings coming out as a Meghan Trainor fan, which she was initially confused about.
And if you guys don't know that tweet, it's viral, it's all over the place. I've seen it, and I think Adam did a good job for what he did, but to know that that was a tweet that really ruined his life and is horrible. And she acts like she doesn't forget about what... She acts like she doesn't know what he's saying about Meghan.
And she says, I don't know what you're saying about Meghan. So then I explained it again. And Colleen was fully going to go ahead posting it herself, as you can see here. So I helped give her the photos and the concept, and she said, when should I do that? Should I do that today or tomorrow before I post the video? And I said, what are you waiting for today? And she says, okay, cool. Showing that she had every single intention to post this tweet on her own behalf. And then on the 26th of March at 12 minutes past 10 p.m, she messaged me and said, I have a present for you today. I've never done this with anyone, but I'm trusting you. And then she proceeded to tell me about how she was planning on making me her social media intern. Right now, I'm considering you my social media intern.
And by the way, that's like literally the reason why he was upset. In hindsight, he was upset, but in the beginning, he was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm working for a celebrity, da-da-da-da-da, as I would be too, but to know that she was grooming a little kid, to know that she was grooming a minor, and this was essentially, and I just wanted to point this out, and a lot of people, act like he didn't know he was getting paid. I'm not victim blaming, but I just want to let you know that in the text it says that he was getting paid nothing, which is literally horrible because he's 17 years old. He probably goes to school at the time. No, at this time he was 15. He goes to school at the time. He's getting all of these horrible tweets about Corey and who was it? I don't even remember who it was, but he got the message that she was going through an ugly divorce, and which was very public. So, like, why would she want to send him personal messages when everybody knows that it's going out there? I didn't know because I didn't give up. Yeah. But anyways, like, okay, so he thought he was going to get paid. I think that's what it said. I think that's what he was saying. I don't know. He thought he was going to get paid. But, yeah, he was like, if things go well, we can talk about me hiring you part-time for an hourly rate. That never happened. Ever. So, yeah, that never happened. So, Colleen Ballinger being the little piece of shit that she is, yes. And I also wanted to let you know, she has not spoke about any of this because her therapist told her to not speak out about any of that, which I think is bullshit. But if I were playing devil's advocate, I'd say, like, what? Is she gonna get a freaking attorney and try to legally sue Adam? Like, no. Like, because if Colleen tries to sue, she's not gonna win and Adam's just gonna win all of it. So, same thing, like, also with Cody Tyler. If she claimed that she wasn't talking to minors, which also, if you don't know the YouTube channel, Cody Rants, she deplatformed herself, and basically, she literally made a attack hate campaign against Adam, essentially. So, yeah. And I also wanted to note that Cody Tyler was 30, and now she's 33 years old. But she never hired him for an hourly rate, in case you guys didn't know that. I'm assuming you guys probably know that. And it's getting so bad that there are so many articles out there about Colleen Ballinger now. I will be linking that down in the description box below. So definitely stay tuned for those.
Intern, but if things go well, we can talk about me hiring you part-time for an hourly rate. I don't like using your creativity and insight for free, so just know I'm not planning on taking advantage of your help. I'm planning on making it more official if it works out that way. How does that sound, Queen? So then I got into the account and she basically just sent me a message saying go crazy. So what I had to do was tweet, respond to fans, talk to fans, basically just get hype about Miranda again. So I spent my entire day and night talking to fans on the Miranda Sings account in group chats. I had long conversations just talking to people on there, talking to fans, tweeting them, and just going through the list of tweets that I had sent her, thinking, what will I tweet next? And
affordable therapy with flexible payment options.
BetterHelp has made therapy more financially accessible.
And then on the 27th of March at 5 minutes past 1 in the morning, she sent me a message just a ha 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 ha, and wait, you're all good, I see you've been tweeting.
And also, I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if he explains this, but Colleen Ballinger,
so this was after.
Colleen Ballinger, the bitch she is, gave Adam her, like, Twitter information, which, no, I would be really uncomfortable if my child had gone through the same thing that he went through, understandably. Like, it's just ridiculous.
After I said I was having problems getting into the account because of the email, so she had already seen all the tweets that had happened because she saw them on her timeline. So then she sent a message that says, OMG, they would be so sad if they knew it wasn't me though. Thank you for doing this. I'm so grateful, but I'm nervous they will know it's not me responding to them. That would backfire terribly.
Like, my question on this is, why didn't Colleen Ballinger just do it herself? Because that's literally her job, is social media, content creation, same thing. And she's putting this on a 13-year-old, or a 15-year-old at the time, knowing that he was naive and dumb. So she literally took advantage of him, which pisses me off, understandably. Like, no.
They'd be so mad, I'm stressed. But I'm happy they're all living for it. Do you feel like a secret agent spy? Like talking to them and shit. Is 11-year-old Adam living, tweeting for Miranda right now? So Colleen was living...
Wait, he was 11? That makes it even worse, because I thought he was 13. No, I thought he was 15 when he was getting these texts, but he was, like, 13. but before the tours and everything, he was 11. Oh my god, no. This Adam McIntyre needs to frickin' sue after all the crap that's coming out. The reason I'm even making this video is so that Adam can get support, because he needs the most support now. Like, he needs support. He needs people who are gonna agree with him and validate him, and don't just validate him because you feel forced to. No, don't ever do that. Validate him because these crimes are wrong, and Colleen Ballinger needs to be platformed, and she needs to start working on that farm like I was telling you about.
For the account, and she was happy with what I was doing, and she didn't hide that. And it was nice to see that she was really grateful with what I was doing with the account. So after a while of the tweets being up, Colleen just sent another message saying thanks for doing this. And then, sorry, I have to go back to my notes here. She sent me a screenshot from someone on Twitter, and she said, uh-oh, am I gonna get in trouble?
Like, these are decisions she should make herself. These are decisions as a 30-fucking-year-old should be making herself. It's just blows my mind how she thought, how she got away with it. And I'm not even reacting to her public apology video because, I don't want to hear her side of the story. When I heard it, all I heard was yelling and screaming, and then I think I quit watching her after that, so yeah. So she's basing an adult decision on an 11-year-old kid. Like, what the hell? Either way, I don't even care if I'm right or wrong about his age. Yeah, he's still a minor. We're just gonna put that straight. To this minor, Adam McIntyre. Like, he doesn't need to be thrown under the... He did not need to be doing Colleen's work. This was Colleen purely being a fat, lazy-ass mom. And I don't care. That's not nice to say. I know. I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on it. But, like, yeah. And there were accusations about her being a mess. I think I've said it in my Colleen Ballinger first video. So, yeah. Definitely. I will also be putting a playlist of the videos that I just brought up together to just, like, you know, see. And I don't know if I'm going to be reacting to all of this stuff. No, I think I'm going to react to all of this stuff, and then I'm just going to just, like, watch it, and then I'm just going to say it. And I don't think I'm just doing Colleen Ballinger anymore. The whole family, the whole amount of connections are a freaking mess. So y'all are going to be in for a wild ride. So anyways, let's get back into here.
Be careful. I don't want to be in a scandal and have to apologize. Please, please, please be careful.
Oh, this is ironic, because she was literally, after Adam posted this video, she was literally in a scandal, but before that, she started a scandal for drama and clout, because that's all she cares about. She doesn't give a shit about anybody's freaking mental health. She doesn't care that Adam's a teenager at this point, and she doesn't listen to his mother's wishes. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, she's literally not wishing to his mother's wishes. If I were his mother, I would have probably, blocking. I'm not trying to victim blame, but if I were in Adam's shoes, I would have, told his mom to say something to Colleen, because that's just ridiculous. And I understand these people are powerful, and she has multiple accounts, by the way, so I don't even know why I was saying, oh, you should have blocked her. No, that's victim blaming, and I've heard people say that multiple times, and she has multiple accounts. I don't care who you are. If you're grooming minors just for your sexual desire, because that's what you're doing, and there's more. Like, after these, there are so many more inappropriate things.
People are very sensitive these days. This is one of the main reasons it's hard to do Miranda now. People have a hard time understanding satire and jokes especially with sensitive subjects. I'm so glad everything is doing well, even though you have the password. I need to approve everything before you post it just to avoid problems.
Okay, so literally, she worked Adam for free, and she is wanting to approve everything. Like, if Adam was doing it, she shouldn't have to worry. It's just another reason for Colleen to talk to Adam in these very inappropriate ways. And I think this is on Instagram, and I can tell, because I can tell if it's on Instagram or not. But like, she hired him, and why does she need to approve everything? And by the way, she said it was okay to post that post.
It might slow down the process, but we gotta be careful. Now keep in mind, with proof here, she had seen everything that I was going to tweet and had tweeted on the account. So then I was like super confused, and she sent me a message that says, I'm not mad at all, I'm just paranoid because everyone always gets mad at me and I always have to apologize. And then please pay attention to this part, because this is just what confuses me. She says, and OMG, I love everything you did today. It was magical to see everyone happy and excited to see Miranda come back to life. Then I said about how the followers and view count on the profile were up, and she said, yay, queen of promo. And then I said about how I promoted her appearance.
Why are these stupid ads?
Your go-to solution for getting quality work done quickly.
You know, I hope I don't get copyright claims.
Appearance on a show she was doing, and she said she is truly iconic, talking about me and my work on the account. Then we were having a conversation where she was talking about Miranda the character and the fall of the character and the fall of her public image after the divorce and her own feelings on that.
Why
but
would
that's
she
personal and unrelated, so I don't see any point of including that right here.
Yeah.
So later in the night, she sent me a message and said, okay, I deleted the gay tweets, sorry, I'm too weak. I can't have people thinking I would make fun of the LGBTQ community.
Also, I wanted to put it out there that she has been making fun of people for the longest time, because she's just that kind of person. Like, she's like, I don't want people to hate me, so she's trying to act all innocent, which I don't think I like, because I was watching one video where there's a homeless guy sleeping in like a laundromat. I think it was a laundromat, and he was sleeping in there because, you know, he's homeless and he wanted somewhere warm or whatever. Now, if I were to do that, I'd say, yeah, I would probably ask him, like, why are you sleeping there, sir? But I wouldn't go on and harass him, and her and Todrick Hall are literally laughing their asses off, which, no. I don't think that's quite appropriate. Like, if my kids were to do that just to harass a guy, I wouldn't be okay with myself. Like, maybe he just wanted to rest because he knows that during the night it's going to be really cold. So, yeah. And she also made fun of people with southern accents. And she also made fun of disabled people intellectually and physically over the years. The physical part is kind of obvious. The Miranda sings, it's kind of obvious because it's actually based on a character. Believe it or not, like, I really want that person to come out and speak about, like, how they felt when Miranda, like, used the disabled person's original character on that. So she's basically profiting off the disabled person, which is horrible.
Don't hate me, but I was getting too many hate tweets.
Oh, get over yourself,
And she says how it was her
Miranda.
fans that made her delete the tweet.
Get over yourself,
And so I
Colleen.
just wrote back, I said, that's chill, okay, no problem, sorry about that. And she said, not your fault, you're so funny. I'm just too sensitive, it will take a while for me to get thick skin again, so be patient with me.
Oh, really?
And then
Get
I
thick
said,
skin?
it's
Get over
all
your
G,
fucking
just
self.
trying to work with you to make sure you can reach your full potential. And she says, I know. And then I say about the rise of
I also wanted to let you know that she put a heart emoji sign. Like, why is she saying love to Adam? Like, no. If she was saying that's so good, love, like, to me, that comes across as really inappropriate.
interactions that the Twitter had, and she says, I love you, Thank you for everything, for always believing and helping me. So even though she was saying this, she was slowly starting to put the blame and guilt onto me for stuff that she had already approved and was going to tweet on her own, whether she had given me the password or not. Now keep in mind, she texted me and said go crazy in relation to on the account, yet I only tweeted stuff that she had approved, including talking to fans and keeping updated in group chats. And at 8:51 on the 27th of March...
My question is, why is she giving this minor kid, Adam, a job of keeping up with people? I just wanted to say something. Content creation is really hard to do for anybody. Like, trust me, Colleen or me, like, it's really hard because content creation is just really hard in general, because, like, that's why I don't post on videos that's why I don't post YouTube videos on here so much, because it's really hard. I have school, I have an internship, I have a cat to take care of, I have to do some party prepping for when seniors have their birthday parties. Like, so I understand how he's feeling. Like, it's really hard, and no matter which way, no matter what kind of content you do it, whether it's commentary like what I'm doing, or animal content, or other content, it's really hard because you have to put description in your box. You have to create a thumbnail. I have learned that so much. You have to create a thumbnail, because if you don't create a thumbnail of any kind, you're gonna get not as much engagement. And I think that's why I'm getting so many views on the I Hate Colleen Ballinger, the sadistic Traumageddon and child exploiter. So that's probably why I'm getting so many views, but also because you have to make sure your content's like really interesting, and that should not have to be put on a minor. That is breaking child labor laws right there. Like, in America or Ireland, it's different, but that's breaking child labor laws.
March, she sent a message saying, "Don't forget, don't post anything without my approval for now." Now taking back what she had initially said, because she saw the fault that she had shown. The next morning and day were really rough for me. I just want to say thanks to my friends and my parents and my family, because that was a rough day. It was such a bad day. I saw someone I called a best friend turn her back on me, and that really hurts. So at 6:05 p.m. on the 27th of March, she sent me a message saying, "I'm getting an overwhelming amount of hate for the coming out stuff. I don't know what to do. It's like every other tweet."
Hi, I'm sick of these ads.
As a cat mom of 3, I'm here to tell you not to make the same mistake.
Other tweet I'm getting right now on my Colleen Twitter. I haven't even looked at the Miranda, yet I'm scared to. So 10 minutes later, it turned into her saying how she apologized to one person, and she said, "The thing is, I agree with them. Queerbaiting is not a joke. I'm super sad I've upset so many people. I'm telling you, girl, I'm super sensitive, like near tears." Again, she literally allowed Adam to let him post. Like I think this was just a gateway for her to put the blame on somebody else in case of taking damn accountability for herself. Which, by the way, she still doesn't take accountability for herself. Like, she had to be like, oh, so nervous at that Colleen Ballinger show that I went to. It wasn't even a show. It was a cringe fest. Like, oh my god. Like, literally. No. It's just ridiculous. Like, no. I don't understand how she puts it. I think she just wants attention, and I think she just wants to make his life miserable, and she just wants to make money off of the drama. Trying to guilt me and make me feel really bad for something that she had already approved
and
and
found
funny.
Have to feel bad
and she
for
didn't
himself.
see any problems with it. I'm going to be really honest for a second. I spent that entire day just crying in bed and texting texting my friends, and my mom and dad were just comforting me the entire day. I was a mess that day. I was completely radio silent on everything. Ask any of my friends from that day. It was such a horrible day. Like, it was so awful. I didn't even get a message from Colleen asking how I was. It was just guilt-tripping me that I had done all this to her.
And
almost as if I had planned it or something.
Yeah, the guilt trip is a sign of narcissistic. It is a sign of narcissistic behavior. I could not talk. I am so sorry. I'm probably losing about a lot of brain cells at this point, so yeah, but it's just awful what he went through. And that's a sign of narcissism right there.
So she continued to talk about it. She said, "It's all anyone is talking about. I'm really upset. I would never post something like that, and now everyone thinks I'm homophobic. I'm really upset." So right now she's seemingly taken back all opinions of me, of my tweet ideas, of my input on the account, for her saying thank you for everything you did. It was magical. I'm so happy. The fans, now it's, I would never tweet stuff like that. My fans think I'm homophobic. I can't believe this. And instead of checking in how I was as well, I was just getting short, snappy sentences to guilt me even more. At this stage, I had enough, and my parents had enough, and I sent the following message. "I've logged out and this situation will die down. People know you. They were extremely excited last night. Mob mentality will make them think they have to believe a certain way. I hope you've seen the interaction last night got, and that there's so much more possibility for the character. The fans were just waiting for you to give them that moment. The series on YouTube has all positive comments and feedback. Twitter drama stays on Twitter. I love you so much and this will pass." I got left unread and I was ignored from this point on.
That's horrible.
Yep. Also to add that even though she found all the tweets funny and she loved everything I did with the account, she deleted all my tweets after I logged out of the account. So, yeah. So 3 or 4 weeks passed and I heard nothing. Nothing. On vlogs for days after, she milked how sad she was, crying but never saying what it was, which again was just another big F you to me. And I'd also been aware that Corey DeSoto, her best friend, had been shit-talking me in fan DMs during this time. He blocked me on Twitter and I called him out for it. Then recently I was showed DMs of what Corey had been saying about me in these group chats and what he had been saying that Colleen had said about me in these group chats. So there's a Twitter account, there's no need saying the app because it's just free promo, but it was basically just sending hate and targeting and harassing Colleen Ballinger fans. And the DM from Corey read, "Colleen thinks," and then the @ is Adam. In this group chat with a bunch of other people. Now I got sent this DM, thank you for everyone looking out for me by the way, and sending me this stuff, and I also got sent so much more on what had been said about me in these group chats from people I thought was friends, between Corey, Colleen, anyone. I have everything sent to me. People were always looking out for me, and I just, whenever you're going through shit with something like this, whenever people are still looking out for you, it really means the world. So you know who you are. So that Twitter account was basically just trolling and attacking Colleen fans, and I was hurt that it was believed that I had done this or even taken part in this. I didn't even know what the account was. First, that Colleen believed that I was behind the account or even a part of it, not even just owning it. And secondly, that Corey felt brave enough to run off and talk about it in DMs. So obviously, Colleen...
Now, James, bring on those babies. Okay, this is baby Logan. Logan?
Colleen had been running her mouth about me since my last DM. Keep in mind, I was crying most days after this because I was so upset that I wasn't hearing anything from her. Now I know that, oh, that's where the time went. I was obviously being talked about in these group chats and information was being fed in. So I sent Colleen this message, and this was my goodbye message to Colleen. And that's hard whenever your room is filled with merchandise for her, with pictures from the concert, with friends you've met from her, pictures of you and them, and all them memories. Being told by multiple people about how you and Corey have been running around saying...
Okay. I'm gonna put it up closer.
I run a hate account for people who support you, which is extremely disappointing that your mind even goes to that place. I'm aware and so are my parents and have screenshots of everything from the past few weeks that Corey has said about me and in relation to you about me in these group chats and also everything else. But I never thought you would stoop that low, especially due to the 17-year age gap. Talk to me in 16 years if a 33-year-old takes advantage of Flynn for years, then runs shit talking him on Twitter. You want to play that game? Why do you even bother following me?
That's
do you
horrible.
know how hard that message was to send? To someone that I idolized, to someone I loved. So from Corey sending these messages from then until now, only things I'm seeing on Twitter is filling in the gaps of story of what people don't know. Adam did this, Adam must have done this to Corey, Adam must have done that to Colleen. Oh, Adam obviously ruined his relationship with Colleen by doing this. Oh, Adam obviously ruined his relationship with Corey by doing this. Is he still friendly with the Ballinger? This is all that I've been seeing on Twitter, and that fucking hurts.
It does.
I was really trying not to swear in this video, but that really hurts. So I had to make this video because people are now slowly finding out that Colleen handed over control of the account to me, and before any other lies about the situation start getting thrown out, I had to put my side across because I'm fed up. And you know I've been vlogging every single day and I'm so excited about that. I've been doing daily videos, but I have to take a break. I have to stand back now because it's just gotten a little bit too much. And I can't believe I have to say that and it's even gotten to this. So I'm really sorry to the people who I'm disappointed by saying that, but just know that this has been going on in the background for so long, but it's gotten so bad within the past 3 weeks. And I've
so
been
technically, if you think about it, it's actually been going on for 6 years because I think, yeah.
trying to vlog every single day and be happy and make videos that are making people smile because people are messaging me saying that my videos are making them happy during this time and giving them a distraction. It's hard to do that whenever so much is going on in the background. So I hope I haven't disappointed that many people, but I just had to say what has been ticking in my head for the past 3-4 weeks. So I don't know if people even watch this, if people watch the end. I genuinely don't know. I don't know the response. I don't know anything. I'm making this for me and for people to stop filling in the gaps about what I've done and acting like they know what I've done. I'm hurt and I need to take a break, and that's what I'm gonna do. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. To the people who are still gonna stick around after this, I love you. Thank you, and I'll see you whenever. So, peace.
Yeah, this was the video this was the first video that I saw with Colleen Ballinger allegations, and I just feel so horrible for him. But I'm just gonna stop this video because I have other things to do, honestly, and yeah, I'll just stop this video and I'll get some more cleaning done around my house, but make sure you check out everything down below in the description box as far as creators of the month and charity/organizations of the month, and just check everything down below in the description box. See ya. Bye.